Yo, what is up, y'all? It's your boy, Lavish Chris, man, coming back at you with another amazing YouTube video, guys. So, today, I woke up this morning and somebody commented, hey, bro, like, can you please make a full 49ers team guide, right? Like, prices and everything, and just go over everything like you did with the Seahawks team guide. I'm also going to leave that link down below in the description. But, yeah, guys, usually I take Sundays off, man, but, I love my subscribers too much to go ahead and do that, but remember, if you guys, this video took me around 2 to 3 hours to make, bro. I had to gather up all the prices, everything, find the website for it. So, if you guys want to show your support, man, please leave a like and subscribe down below for videos like these. Let's head right into the video, y'all. Road to 200, baby. Okay, so starting off with the O-line, we have Trent Williams leading it. Trent Williams comes in at 58K for everything, 9K for his power-up, and around 48K for his 88 overall card. So, and then we come in with Lake and Tomlinson. 55K is going to be his total for that 88 overall card right there. Super dope card. It's new too, so probably gonna go down in price a little bit. And then heading into center, we have Weston Richburg. He's gonna cost around 3 to 5K. Don't recommend using him. Definitely pick up another center, even if he's not part of your 49ers team. Larry Allen coming in at 21K for his power, but 98K for his legend. So, and wait for Legend Saturday to pick this card up, but it's gonna come around 120K for Larry Allen. Mike McGinty is going to be around 3.5K for his power up and around 16K for his 85 overall card. So super dope right there. And then Trent Brown is interesting. So if you want to get that backup 49ers cam, you're going to need to get his power up because otherwise he comes in out of Raiders. So his power up is going to be around like 2 to 3K. And then his main card is going to be around 14 to 15K. So basically 18K for everything, man. So pretty easily it's going to cost around 5K to 10K for all these backup golds right here at O-line to fill up your chems, obviously. So that's going to be around 262,000 for the O-line right there. Super dope. Let's head into the tight end. So starting off with tight end, we have Vernon Davis. Vernon Davis is going to be around 300K for his big boy card right here. It's going to be around 350K for his power-up. So I don't recommend picking up his power-up, bro. It's going to totally break the bank. Wait to pick up his power-up. You have the extra coins, do it. And then you have George Kittle at backup tight end. He's going to be your run blocking tight end. He's going to be super good for you, man. So, and his card is going to cost around 50 to 60K for everything, right? So that's super dope right there. Around 40 to 50K for Kittle because his power up is 7K and his main card is 33K. But then you have to keep in mind how much you're actually going to pay for training to get him all the way up to an 89. And Jordan Reed coming in as a backup, coming in for around 5K right there. So heading into the QB slot now. So Joe Montana is going to lead the QB position at 175K with 9K for his power-up. Remember, guys, most of these legends, all these legends power-ups you get for free by doing their week that they came out in the solo section. All you have to do is play the full game, and you get his power-up. All you have to do is just get 1 star. So going over that real quick. So Joe Montana for going for around 175K. Going to cost you around 200K for training and everything, right? So super dope right there. And then heading into the wide receiver core, we have Jerry Rice, who's going to cost you around 90 grand. And I say that because his power-up, remember, you get it for free. His is going to cost around 50 to 60K for his big boy card. But training is going to cost like 20 to 30K. So going to bring him to around 80 to 90,000 depending on how good you actually get this card for. So Kendrick Bourne, Emmanuel Sanders is going to come in for a combined total of 35K, costing around 17,000 each. They recommend using Ed McCaffrey. That's totally up to you, bro. If you can find another 49ers wide receiver that you can plug in, go ahead. And then now at running back, this is where it gets a little complicated. So you can either pick up Reggie Bush, who's going to cost around 330K for everything, because if you don't pick up his power up, he's going to come as a Saint, and you don't want that. So you want to bring him in at, around 330K. His big boy card is going to cost 240K. So you could also go the Raheem Mostert route, the way I would go, because Raheem Mostert's honestly even a little better than Reggie Bush, in my opinion. And Mostert's going to cost 177K for his big boy card, and it's going to cost around 58K for his power-up. You don't have to pick up his power-up, though, because he comes in out of 49ers, so that's super dope. And that's going to bring the offensive total up to 1,189,000. But you also have to include this Kelly Juszczyk, who's going to cost around 40K, because it's going to be 25K for his big boy card and around 15K for his power-up. So, guys, that's going to bring the total to around 1,200,000, depending on, it's going to differ from 1,100,000 to 1,200,000, depending on how much you get the training for and how much you actually get these players for, right? So now prepare for the defense to be even more expensive because they do have a better defense and offense. And I say that because Ronnie Lott is going to be around 450K to 500K for his big boy card. And then that's going to cost you around like 50K to power him up. So he comes in at around 550K to 600K right here, right? And Taylor Mays, you have to get his power up if you want to make him a 49er. Otherwise, you go with Tart, who's going to cost you around 50 to 60K. But Taylor Mays, if you want to go that route, he's going to cost you around 130K for his power up and 240K for his big boy card. It's going to bring you around 370,000. Actually, around 400,000 if you want to include training. So that's going to be Taylor Mays right there, man. Coming in at 92 overall, those super worth it, to be honest. And now we're heading, so it's going to be, yeah, around 850K to a million just in safety. So it's a little iffy. But Takeo Spikes starts off with the outside linebacker. He's going to cost you around 60K. Around like 2,000 for his power up and around 55,000 for his big boy card. But you're going to need some training, man, so that's going to cost you a few thousand. And now we have Patrick Willis. If you're kind of like a no money spent, I recommend you go Fred Warner and Sam Mills as your starting middle linebackers and skip on Patrick Willis. I think this because Patrick Willis' big boy card is going to cost around 300K with this power up costing around 350K. So that's going to lead his total up to 650K for Patrick Willis' card. 700K if you do training, to be honest. So, but on the contrary, Fred Warner is going to cost you around 55K for his big boy card, 3K for his power up, and probably 10K for training. So it's going to bring you around 65,000 right there. So that's super dope. Heading into Ricky Jackson. So you go two ways. You could go two ways at left outside linebacker. You can either put in Malcolm Smith, who's an amazing run stopper, or Ricky Jackson, who's an amazing pass rusher, and you can pretty much do everything. But Ricky Jackson is going to cost you a total of 17K for his power up, which you do have to get. And it's going to be 191K for his big boy card, bringing you around 230K involving training. So 50K and 230K, you can pick your route right there. But the linebackers total are going to cost you 650K. That's including Patrick Willis without his power up card. Heading into the corners, you have Nnamdi, who's going to cost you around 132K for his power up, which you do need because he comes in at a Raider without his power up. So it's going to be around 210K for his big boy card, so bringing you to a total of 340K for Nnamdi. So, and then you have Richard Sherman, who's going to cost you around like 5K for his power up, around 20K for his quarterly, and around 160K for his most feared scary tall player card. So it's going to cost you around 220K right there. Not too bad, but it is what it is. And that's involving training too. So heading into Dion right here, you could either go Dre Bly, Richard Sherman, and Nnamdi, or I'd go Nnamdi, Richard Sherman, and Deion Sanders. But Deion Sanders is going to cost you 300K with his power up going for around 25K. And you do have to get his power up because it comes out of Cowboy. And then his big boy card is going to be 275K, y'all. But the whole cornerback core is going to cost you around 890K. But that's too expensive for you, man. You can go with Dre Bly, it's going to cost you 60K for everything because his power up is around like 2 to 5K. And then his big boy card is around like 50K. So you could definitely put him in instead of Dion. That's what I would recommend. And now heading into this final part of the video, the big boys on the field, right? So Justin Smith is a super good card, and he's one of the cheaper cards too. So Justin Smith is going to be around 110K for his big boy card and 2K for his power up. So that's going to be around 125K with all the training and everything. So that's for a max 90 overall Justin Smith. And then heading into Bryant Young right here, he's going to be around 52K for his team of the week card plus 4K for his power up, leading you to a total around 60 to 65K involving training. So that's super dope. Aldon Smith. Okay, so Aldon Smith, you have to get his power up because he comes in at a Cowboy without it. So Aldon Smith's power up is so expensive, y'all. It's going to be around 130K. And his team standout's going to be 60K. So here's the part here's what you could do. So you could skip on him, use Elvis Dumerville instead, pick up his power up. It's going to cost you around 3K. Elvis Dumerville is 57K. So this is going to cost you around 60K comparing to that 200,000 coin card. And they're the same overall, so that's something you guys could do. But yeah, guys, that is going to lead the total for this whole video up to 2,900,000. And remember, a lot of you guys are gonna hate me for this, bro, because I basically crushed your dreams of building this 49ers theme team because it's so expensive. But it is the best theme team in the game for a reason. So, and you guys are gonna love me because I basically just gave you all the info you need to know. So remember, if you guys like them, man, and you guys want more videos like this on other teams, definitely go support me, man. Definitely go like this video, go comment, subscribe, and have a lovely Sunday, y'all. Peace out.